Hi everyone, welcome to the SuperClashBros, a podcast where we take a deep dive into the horror stories of Reddit and discuss the things that truly go bump in the night. My name is Trey, and I will be your guide through the strange and unexplainable this evening. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Trey, and today I'm joined once again by my co-host Connor. And tonight Connor will be narrating our story, so go ahead, take it away, Connor.
All right. Tonight's story comes from the subreddit Thetruthishere and is posted by user Wytchhazel. The story is titled, "My Grandma and I Both Heard Chanting Coming from Nowhere." This happened 2 days ago, but it's still freaky. My grandma and I were both outside when out of nowhere I heard what sounded like chanting or singing. I looked at my grandma to see if it was just me who was hearing it, but she was also looking around as well. It started off faint, but kept on getting louder and louder. At first it sounded like it was coming from the woods, but also sounded like it was coming from different directions all at once. It sounded like Celtic or monk chanting, but I think I could hear male and female voices. Then it got fainter and fainter until we couldn't hear it anymore. We could hear for about 5 or 6 minutes. It was weird. My grandparents live in a rural area with barely any neighbors, so it's not like it could have come from a neighbor's house. The only church is in the town where I live with my parents, but it's miles away from my grandparents' home. Has anyone else experienced something like this, and does anyone know what it could have been?
It's interesting. This is the second story we've done about like weird chanting from a church type thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's super random if they're like in a really like secluded rural area.
Yeah, I think that makes it extra creepy when you're kind of like
at that point, like, is it like coming from your property? And then like, why are people on your property?
Yeah, exactly. I kind of wonder why it didn't seem to indicate that they were looked outside or anything like that. I would have been like trying to casually peek out a window.
It says they were both outside. So they're outside. They
never mind.
They look around. But you can't hear, like, you don't see anything. And so at that point, it's like, number one, how many people are doing it that you can hear it that loudly? And if it sounds like it's coming from all around, like, are you surrounded? Right. Are there woods around you? Like,
yeah, it says it was coming from the woods. So yeah, okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I would have headed inside pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, and I would not be. As much as I want to say I would go investigate.
No,
I probably would not.
No, there's no way in hell. But I don't know. It's just kind of. It seemed like an interesting story to share because, like these kind of stories seem to pop up a lot of like these strange cults or this weird chanting that people will hear. And so it's like, among us, how many of these cults exist that we're just unaware of?
Apparently a lot. Like, there's just weird people in the world, man.
Yeah.
I've come to that conclusion. People are strange. People are going to continue to be strange. And I guess we're just gonna have to accept that.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me like concerned to ever, stay at a place that's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, or visit a relative, or heck, even move to a place like that. Because what do you do? Like, if a bunch of people start surrounding your house and chanting, like.
Right,
you're not gonna be able to take all of them.
like people move to those areas for peace and quiet, and then like a situation like this happens, and it kind of like negates the whole thing. And then on top of that, like if it's such a small town, and you're like, what do you do? Like, do I call the cops? And it's like, well, 9 times out of 10, like if this was a movie, the cops are in on it,
They're probably part of it.
Yeah,
you call them and
like, they're like, "Oh yeah, that's us. Don't you worry." It's like we're gonna come kidnap you.
No. Yeah, like I bet there's like these secret little religious cults or whatever this may be. I bet they walk among us, man. They have to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not living in, like, secrecy, probably. They're probably what we think are normal people that, like, will go and do these weird activities.
Yeah, there's a there's literally like a Freemason thing like right next to the apartment.
Really?
And 9 times out of 10, like it's dead, right? Like there's nobody there. But like any holiday, like it's packed. And like today, I don't know what was going on today, but like it was packed today. I drove by, like the entire parking lot is full. Which to me, I'm just like, oh, like there are that many people in this area that like belong to this society thing. So, and like I don't know, like I don't know if the Freemasons is like a normal, like I know it's like a normal thing, but like I don't know if there's any lore behind it necessarily. But it does seem like kind of a secret society type thing, and definitely for like the up and up in society.
Yeah, I don't really understand these weird, I don't even know what you want to call them, gatherings of people, I suppose. Like, even if they're not malicious or inherently weird, it's just the whole concept is weird to me. Like, meeting with a bunch of people in like this private large gathering and doing fuck all whatever they're doing, right? Like, it just seems weird.
Well, and like the thing that's even weirder about it is the fact that it's always like powerful people, or like people in positions of authority, almost exclusively, who are invited to be a part of these societies.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what kind of like new world order shit are you trying to fucking push?
Yeah, exactly. Man, I don't know.
It's creepy though, man.
It's just weird.
It's a creepy one. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for us on this one tonight, guys. If you have any stories you'd like to share, you can do so via our email, which is scspookycast@gmail.com. We will leave that down in the description below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. We've got another podcast that Kale and Connor do. If you guys like anime, manga, video games, stuff like that, go check that one out. Share it with your friends and family. But other than that, we hope that you have a safe and spooky night, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.